Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. I know it's been a while. I know I've been really busy. I've been wanting to make this video for a very long time, but I think it is a perfect way to kind of kick off what is about to happen tomorrow. So, first of all, I've been really busy with life. Life has been kind of lifing recently, but I'm gonna try to be more consistent now. And I think a lot of the reasons why I haven't been super consistent on, uploading on YouTube recently, other than I have a couple videos coming out in the next couple of days, is mostly because every video game kind of sucks right now. And I have still been playing a lot of Call of Duty, and I think Call of Duty is just kind of ran stale for me, especially with Black Ops 7 being out for about 3.5 months now. And ranked is just, we know how it's going. I've been wanting to kind of talk to you all about this game. I've talked about this game on my stream, and a little game is about to release called Marathon. And Marathon is the game that I have been the most excited for since it released. Now, I was under NDA, and I wasn't allowed to talk about certain aspects of this game, but I got to play it very early, in about September. So I've known about Marathon, I've played Marathon since about September, and because I signed the NDA contract, I was not able to talk about said gameplay. One thing I need to say about this game before I go off on a tangent is Bungie, it's about freaking time that you guys have done something. And coming from a 4,000 plus hour Destiny player, I have never been this excited for a game, or at least I haven't been this excited in a very long time. So back in September when I played the alpha, I had actually a pretty good amount of fun, but there was something that was missing about Marathon. There was this hole that wasn't filled just yet. And before you all go off in the comments, this was an alpha, right? Very early stages of the game. Pretty much what you guys saw in the original trailers was what I was playing, right? And honestly, I gave it probably about a 5 out of 10. And I wrote them a document of what I think should be done to this game. And for the most part, they listened to about damn near everything. I'm not gonna sit here and take credit and be like, oh, I'm the reason that Marathon is gonna be really fucking good. They knew what they were gonna do. And I think that they wanted to have people play the alpha to confirm their suspicions on what they should do about the game. Fast forward to the server slam of last weekend. Bungie, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Marathon is good. Honestly, I think it's very good. I think a lot of the hate that it's getting online is overly forced because ARC Raiders exists. We live in a world nowadays where two games are not allowed to coexist in the eyes of social media. And one thing I will tell you all, Marathon and ARC Raiders are completely different in aspects of both games. ARC Raiders is it is futuristic, but it's more of your gear matters. Marathon, your team composition matters, and your gear and what you do with your runners is going to determine if you live or die on Tau Ceti. And I think Marathon is kind of breaching that roof where other games can coexist. Now, I know Marathon is an extraction shooter, but to me, it doesn't feel fully like an extraction shooter. I have said to people that it feels more like a hybrid shooter to me, where there are different aspects of Battle Royale and looter shooters and Destiny and other different games that have come out in the past that Marathon has taken inspiration from. And first of all, can we give a round of applause to the damn marketing team? A thing that I need to stress when it comes to newer gen video games, the marketing matters. And I think the Marathon developer team and the marketing team have done a stellar job at marketing this game. The first 8-minute trailer that they released back about a couple of months ago was cinema. I've watched it probably 100 times at this point. The 8-minute trailer that they released recently yesterday, at the time that I'm filming this video, was fucking amazing. That's what I'm talking about, right? And I think a lot of people are hating on this game because it is something that is relatively new. Yes, it is another extraction shooter in a very saturated genre, which I totally agree with you all on, but Marathon has this mystery about it. It has this this beautiful darkness to it. And I don't really know what that means yet, but what Bungie has created is something that I have never experienced in gaming before. Before I go into what I like and what I don't like about Marathon, I want to speak from the heart if any Bungie developer or any Bungie person watches this video. Do not fuck this up. You guys are this close, in my opinion, to doing what you've always done again. Don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to social media. Do what you feel is right, and do not change the freaking price tag, because the price tag on this game is awesome. $40? $40? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And I know all of my Destiny players are gonna get in the comments and run me. You have every right to, okay? I understand that. 4,000 hours. 4,000. I feel y'all, bro. But Marathon, in my opinion, is a very, very good game. It runs great. The world of Tau Ceti is exactly what I envisioned for this game. The one thing that I had with the alpha was the world of Tau Ceti did not feel like what I envisioned it. That was a big thing that I had like very early on in this game, is that I was a little disappointed in that, because with the way that they've portrayed Tau Ceti is supposed to be a place where everything is trying to keep you out, right? The enemies, the UESC, other runners, everybody is trying to keep you from figuring out the secrets of Tau Ceti. And I see a lot of people complaining online about like, oh, there's no story in this game, like this game would be a better story. That's the point of Marathon. Marathon is not just gonna hand you a storyline, it's gonna make you look for answers. That's the whole point of you being a runner in the first place. You're getting contracted by all of these, factions, Traxxas, Sekiguchi Genetics, Arachne, all of these other companies that are trying to figure out what actually went on. That's how you're all going to learn the story, right? And honestly, it's genius. It's absolutely genius. I initially wanted to know more about the world, and Marathon has created a system where we are going to give you everything that you need to do to learn about the world. But do you have the guts to survive? Is fucking genius. It makes me want to play the game more. The runner shells, all the abilities are fantastic. All of them. I did not feel when I played Server Slam this weekend that any of them were super overpowered in a way. They're all overpowered in their own right. Like, runner composition does matter, in my opinion, but I don't think any shell other than Thief, because we haven't played Thief and Thief is a little broken, is going to fully run the game, right? The gunplay in Marathon is peak. It's freaking awesome. That is what I expect from Bungie, right? And they killed it. Out of the park. Love every gun. Super fun. I'm excited, man. I really, really am excited. And to watch this game like do the full 360 of what it was a couple of months ago, and they were able to like really pull themselves back out of basically not even launching this game, and a lot of people actually genuinely being super hyped about it. That's what I'm talking about, Bungie. That's what I'm fucking talking about, Bungie. That's the Bungie that I know. Now fix Destiny, but I can't say that I'm not excited. There's very minimal things about this game that I don't like. One of the things I don't like, which I think everybody agrees on, is the UI is kind of trash, but that's an easily fixable thing, right? That's not a make or break thing for me. If that's a make or break thing for you, you need to reevaluate. But I am thoroughly impressed with them. Marathon is the first game in a very long time that feels actually new to me. And I know it is an extraction shooter, but there's just something about the world that they have created that is so damn good. And I can't stop going back to that because I know it is going to be that good. The freaking world building in Marathon is too good for them to mess it up. Don't get any ideas, Bungie. I've seen you do it before. Don't do it again. But what they've created now, comparatively to when I played the alpha, is a completely different game. It is fun, it's smooth, it's rooted in mystery, the runner shells are super fun to play, the guns are awesome, and the faction system, the way they've set it up, if you lose all your guns, you're not out of it. You rank your factions, stitch them up, and you can go right back in and get whatever you lost and get it back in blood. And I love it. And honestly, like, I think for the competitive extraction shooter, like the competitive extraction shooter, like community, I think they're gonna love this game. I even think casuals are gonna love this game. You know, I think one of the things that gaming has really like kind of shied away from, you can have it both ways, right? Down the line, if, you know, the sweats are really fucking running people, make Dire Marsh and, you know, Perimeter just for looting, right? Or put one team on it. Put one team on it, whatever, right? But Marathon is going to release multiple maps. They already have another map coming out 2 days after the game comes out and another one very shortly after. And Season 2 already has a roadmap. Season 1's roadmap is jam-packed with content. What more do you people want? Like, I think the thing that really annoys me about the way that everybody's going about this game is that they're just like, it's gonna fail. Yeah, it's gonna fail because we don't like the coloring. Like, bro, come on. The coloring? Really? Or like, okay. And I understand the game isn't for everyone. That's fine, that's perfectly fine. If people prefer, I like Arc Raiders. I think Arc Raiders is awesome, right? It just, I like the vibe of Marathon more. I also don't like third-person shooters. I'm an FPS guy. Everybody who's ever watched me, you guys know I like FPSs. I don't play a lot of third-person games at all, unless it's a single-player game. But Marathon is different, and I'm incredibly excited to play it. So I think I've rambled on for long enough in this video, and I kind of want to start doing more videos like this where I can kind of just like ramble on. I got a new microphone, little lavalier, DJI, Shadow DJI. And yeah, I'm really excited for this game, and it's making me like super happy because like I feel like I've been in like a really stagnant place when it comes to content. I've been doing other things like cinematography and stuff like that. I bought a Sony FX30, which I'm recording this video on right now. You know, TikTok's been doing great. I should thank you guys so much for all the love on TikTok. And I think I'm ready to deep dive into another game again. And I think Marathon is gonna be my game. So yeah, let's get it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all Tau Ceti 4. Good luck.